Have you ever had this feeling? You're outside, the sun is shining bright, you have to go film something outside, you have to film an interview outside, you have nothing to help you at all, and you're just afraid that you're going to get the harshest shots ever. It's just not going to look pretty, it's not going to look cinematic, it's going to be ugly. Have you ever been worried about that when you're filming outside? I definitely have been, and I'm going to give you a couple of tips to make those shots outside, to make that interview outside beautiful. Follow along. I'm going to get right to it. The first thing that you should do if you are shooting outside is you should do a thing called sun sandwich. Someone said this, my friend Will Walker said this, and it just kind of stuck with me. But sandwiching whatever you're shooting with the sun. Let me show you exactly what I mean by that. This is what I mean by a sun sandwich. You are here. You're here. What you're shooting is this. Looks like a piece of lettuce. And this is the sun. So your camera should always be pointing at the sun. With whatever you're shooting, like a person, a character, an object, a thing, should be right there, okay? That is a sun sandwich. The sun should be always pointing at your camera lens right here. That's gonna make a huge difference in your shots. It's really gonna make it stand out. You're gonna get the nice edging and the nice shadow side of the face. And that's really important if you're trying to make something look cinematic. And you should look at this if you're watching a movie, if you're watching a film. You'll notice often they're shooting at the sun. Often you don't get this side of the shot. You're getting this beautiful shadow side. That looks really nice. It gives a lot of edge. Do that every time. I promise you, your shots will look way better. You shouldn't be worried about shooting outside. But let's go deeper in that. Let's talk a little bit more about that sun sandwich. So yeah, you're shooting outside and that's nice, but maybe it's the worst part of the day. Maybe the sun is directly above your head. Maybe you can't really do that sun sandwich. What should you do? This is what I do. I put them in the shade. I try and find a shady spot if I'm interviewing someone, or if I can find someone, maybe they're filming B-roll, I put them in the shade. Another thing I do too is often I shoot a little lower down. I might try and get a little bit of lens flares or get that sun, get that shade right here in the shot to make it stand out and look just way better. And let's talk about this even more. I'm going to show you some examples of shooting some B-roll. But again, sun sandwich. This is what it looks like. Again, this is me. This is my drawing of myself right here. Okay, I look really cool. The sun getting on my face right here. Look, camera towards sun. Camera right here, filming this person. I should not have the camera on this side. I can. It's just not going to look as pretty. People still do it. It's just not going to look as good, in my opinion, if it were on this side. Now, some people, they shoot with the sun on this side, and maybe their purpose of their shot is to really fill in all the creases on the face, to not show much of the imperfections of a face or wrinkles. I'm getting too deep. This stuff doesn't matter. Just what I recommend to do, shoot towards the sun. And I promise you, I'll say it again and again, it's going to make your shots look better. Orient yourself, find yourself in places. If you're at a event, if you're shooting for a nonprofit, if you're shooting anywhere, trying to find your spot to where you can shoot whatever you're shooting towards the sun. It'll make things look better. It'll make your characters stand out. It'll make your film stand out, and you'll find that it just looks a little bit more cinematic. So do it, and I promise you, it'll look better. But thank you for watching this video. If you have, if you've been following along at all, I'd really do appreciate it. And I hope you keep watching. I hope you're enjoying. I'm still trying to find inspiration sometimes whenever I'm making these videos. Often I just kind of think about it like 20 minutes before I make the video. And it's kind of fun for me to do it that way. But subscribe, like, comment below. Was this helpful for you? I hope it was. Thanks so much. Peace. Sun sandwich. Do it.